Hi, my name is Tiffany, and this is my testimony. I grew up here in Wichita. I was born here. I went to church all through childhood. Went to the church down the street, Southwest Presbyterian, where my grandparents went. They went to church every Sunday, every church gathering. They were very involved in the church, and my grandmother tried to teach me and my little sister as much as she could about God and the Bible and the Lord, and she tried to impart all of that on us, and she hoped and prayed that her grandchildren would believe in God and the Lord. And I did believe in God, but I did not have a close personal relationship with the Lord. Growing up, my childhood was normal. We had some normal dysfunction in our family. Who doesn't? My birth mother grew up. When she grew up, she had her childhood led her to have a battle with depression. And when I was about 4 or 5, we were driving in a car, and my mother had the thought of taking her life for the first time. She wanted to pull out in front of an 18-wheeler semi and just end it all right there. And she didn't, because she looked back behind in the back seat with me and my little sister were there in the car with her. And that day, that's the one main reason that she didn't. I was about 13 and a half, 14 years old. Me and my sister had gotten ready and were at school, and my dad was at his job. My birth mother attempted a second time to take her life, and my dad said that there was no reason on this earth that he should have come back to the house that day. But for some reason, I believe the Lord sent him back to the house, because if he hadn't, she would have been successful that day. My dad had called 911 and got her the help in time. That she was saved, and she got the help she needed. A few days after that, my dad came and got us and told us, me and my sister, that they were getting a divorce, and that it would be better for them to not be together anymore, and it would make them happier. That broke my heart. And as a little girl, you don't want to see your parents split up. It's just nothing that I ever imagined happening growing up. And then when I was 14 and a half, my dad got remarried to my second mom, Barb, and she had 2 boys. So I got to have 2 brothers. One was older, and then one was my age. And his name's Eric. I know that my dad was worried that we wouldn't get along at all, but we ended up getting along. Mom loved Mom loved us just as we were her own two daughters. They got married here at Glen Park Church in 1999. And after they got married here, that's when we started to come here as a family to Glen Park Church. We started to attend every Sunday, and then in 2004, my grandfather, my maternal grandfather, on my birth mom's side, we suddenly lost him to a pulmonary embolism to the heart. That was not expected. That hit the family hard, especially me. I had a lot of regret that I wrestled with, and I thought, did I tell him I loved him enough? And somehow the Lord, even though I was still running away from a close personal relationship with him, he still pursued me and helped me heal from my grandfather's passing. I stepped away from the church for a little while, and then in 2015, in August, my mom decided to take her own life for the third and final time. When we called, we got her to the hospital in time. They thought she was going to be okay. They were going to send her to get some mental health help, and then her oxygen plummeted, and they sent her back to the hospital. She was talkative. She was answering all their questions. She got readmitted, and then I had to work that night, so I told her goodbye and I loved her, and got my little sister home where she was staying at. And that's the last time I got to talk to my mother, because within hours her oxygen level was so low she had to be put on a ventilator. And with those talks that me and my mother had of what she would want if the medical stuff happened, she did not want to be put on a ventilator. But as a daughter, I wanted her to have a chance to come back to us. So I left her on the ventilator for a week. And then after a week, she was not getting better. So I sat down in the chair beside her bed. I prayed to the Lord, repented of my sins, and gave my mom's situation to the Lord. Said, Lord, if it's your will to take her to go up to heaven, then let it be done. If it's your will to have her come back, let it be done as well. But if it's your will for her to go up to heaven with you, help me have the strength and to know that it is time for her to come home. And to let her know that I will be okay, that I have the support I need to be here and to not follow her, because I know that was one of her worries, that her oldest would follow her, because I was always a mama's girl. I think it's because I knew she needed me more than Dad did. Dad was always stronger in my eyes. And instantly after I finished that prayer, I felt the warm blanket of love envelop me. So I called my dad and had to make one of the worst decisions that I've ever had to make. But I did it for her, because the Lord told me it was time. So on August 7th, 2015, I said goodbye to my birth mother. And I gave my heart to the Lord that day. And I knew I couldn't have done the last few years without the Lord, because we have gone through my dad's tongue cancer battle and then the loss of my dad in October of 2022. But I know that he gets me through each day, and that I know that he loves me and that I have a close personal relationship with him now. My name is Tiffany, and this is my testimony.